everybody, welcome back to our series, Two Things Can Be True.
This is when two conflicting ideas can be true in a single subject.
Correct. There are men out here who are God-loving,
Religious.
Jesus-loving church men, right? And 1 minute, they put out a photo that's sweet and insightful, you know what I mean, and appropriate. Within the next couple of minutes, they're putting out the raunchiest, nastiest photos of women that you can think of. I'm confused.
Right.
I don't know what the deal is. It's as if, like, do you guys not see your timeline? Aren't you embarrassed? And your mother watching?
I don't know. I'm not someone who dates religious men in general. Because I feel like, I don't know, there's just something about religious men that just sometimes turns me off.
It does.
It's not about God, because I think that, I don't mind dating a man who believes in God. I believe in God. I'm not religious myself, so maybe that's why. But I don't get it sometimes. I feel like sometimes they try too hard trying to convince everybody that they're humble and that they're sweet and that they're God-fearing and that they're husband material.
Right.
And then they turn around and they just do something real douchebaggy and gross.
I honestly believe that they're using God to get women.
Yeah. But Christian men, I almost get a baby feeling from them a lot of times.
What do you...
Like a mama's boy baby feeling, like...
That's a whole
There's
show.
just something about them that I just get this sort of little boy sort of act sometimes. Now, not all religious men. There are some that are, very...
Please understand.
It's not all.
Let's just go ahead and be clear, because someone's going to get all weird. We're not talking about all. I dated a man that was in a hierarchy, a higher position in the church, right? It's okay, I'm not a religious person. I'm not into church like that and the Bible. But people are people, and you got to give people a chance, right? So I did. Jerk.
Like, I mean, every guy I've ever dated that was Christian, is... You can't... Yeah, I just don't...
We're fighting for words.
One time I dated this guy, and he was really Christian. One day I was at work and I found this wallet. Yeah. And I gave the wallet to my manager and, whatever. So I was on this date and talking to this guy who happened to be Christian. And I said to him, what happened? Right. And he said, I would have took the money out. Oh, and I said, why? He said, because people got to learn. So you're gonna steal? Just they always do stuff like that. Like
it's underhanded, and you can
underhanded, like sort of like weird. I'd rather just date a man who believes in God. I mean, we were raised in Catholic family. Didn't take. Right. It just didn't take. You know what I mean? Then I thought I wanted to be Baptist, and then it didn't take.
Christian men out there, if you're listening to this, you're watching this. What is up? Like, what's going on with? And I'm sure I don't know if some of y'all do this, but I wonder what it is about the contradictive behavior and the hypocritical behavior. It's as if they're trying to be perfect, but you can't be.
Yeah, but they always want to date women who don't go to church.
Right? Yes.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't get why there's so many single church women.
No.
Because I get asked out all the time by religious men. No joke. Like, literally, I'm always getting asked out by men who are religious, and I tell them all the time that I'm not religious, and then they kind of water down their religion when they realize that I'm not religious.
We talked about this.
You know what I mean? Because I know some things about the faith. When I see you doing things that aren't aligned with it,
it's like, it's side eye.
No, come on,
I side eye it because even the guy that I went out with that was again in a higher position in church. It was as if, you would have never known. I don't know if this is happening with our Christian women. You guys experiencing that when you guys go out with Christian men? Because most Christian women will only date someone who is Jesus loving, you know. So, and I get that, you want to be equally yoked in that way. Right. So I get that. But what I'm not understanding is the behavior And it's happened so many times, which is why we're even doing this right now.
And maybe, but I've dated Christian men, so I'm open to it. It's not like I don't care about you going to church. Don't care. So I'll even go with you.
Right.
It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? It's just that there's something about them that is a little more different.
Church doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the behavior.
Church itself doesn't bother me.
No, church itself
doesn't. Church can though. No joke. But people in church can get on my nerves real fast.
Man.
You know what I mean? So I saw those 2020 specials where hookers when they're using hookers as bait to see all these rabbis and priests and ministers and all showing up. It's like, okay. Like the other day I was on there's this guy that's always throwing Bible quotes out on Facebook, and then he puts this picture up of this girl reading and she's wearing a thong, and it's just like, why does she have any pants on? Women don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't read in a thong squatting by my bed. I'm being a pervert. Okay, let's just keep it real.
But being a pervert but then hiding behind God with it. It's like, I think that these men sometimes are wanting something that they'll probably never get.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, and it's
because I used to say that about like woke men.
Yeah.
You know, like those sort of marijuana smoking, dreadlock wearing, and then they've always got some girl sitting in a thong smoking weed with them, and you know, think I can't see that you're just being a pervert because that women are earth, and they show your vagina and it looks like a tree. It's just like
I saw one where someone it's like a peach, and it was like the fruit nectar of the earth is the woman's womb. I'm like, the woman was like spread eagle, and then like it was a peach.
I get it.
And I'm like, dude, come on, you just try. I know what you're doing. Sometimes women take the bait. They take the bait. They be like, oh my God, he's so into love and he's so into wokeness. I put game though on these religious men. Y'all religious men out there, I know what y'all doing when y'all putting up those nasty pictures. Those nasty pictures.
I know what you're doing.
And then turn around and put up a Bible quote.
So two things can be true. You can go to church and still be a jerk.
So Christian men, just know that we are on to you.
And we're not happy about it.